Yes, my dears. Now, I will explain to you one by one how to factor these. It's easy. In my opinion, there's really nothing difficult about it. In fact, let's do it this way. These are what we're going to do. I assume you can see it? Come on, let's get started with our first question. There's nothing difficult about it. The leading coefficient of these is 1. After explaining these, I will also explain the ones whose leading coefficient is not 1 to you. Now, we can do it like this. If it can be factored, it's not always necessary to factor it. But if this expression can be factored, I will split this x squared as x. The product of what I write here should give me this. Does it? It does. The product of x is x squared. The product of what I write here should give me 6. There aren't many alternatives. 1 times 6, 2 times 3, or 4. 3 times 2, 6 times 1. Now if I write 2 here and 3 here, let's check. Is it correct? I multiply this by this. I multiply this by this. When you add 2x and 3x, what do you get? We add them up 5 times. Did we get the middle term? We did. Then we did it right. Now we take our factors horizontally, like this. So the number 6 we got was the product of plus 2 and plus 3. X plus 2 times x plus 3. This is x plus 2 times x plus 3. What if we tried this? For example, x 6 times 1 equals 6. If only we had tried that. From here, 6x, and from here, 1 more x would make 7x when you add them up. We can't get this result. So we would say, I guess it's not like this. Our second question. This says xx. If we say this is 2 times 3, the sum of 2 and 3 is 5, but here we have minus 5. So let's consider this as the product of minus 2 and minus 3. Now let's check it like this, minus 2 and minus 3. We multiply minus 2x. We multiply minus 3x. When we add these up, we get minus 5x. So, is it the middle one? Yes, the middle one. Then we take it horizontally. It's the product of x minus 2 and x minus 3. That's the expression given to us. Our third question, we split this as x and x. Now, if we put 15 and 1 here, the sum of 15 and 1 is 16. The difference is 14. Look, we're far from 2 times from 2. So it's not 15. If we say 3 and 5, the sum of 3 and 5 is 8. The difference is 2. Why am I talking about the sum and the difference? It will be one of these two alternatives. There's x squared there. The leading coefficient of x squared is 1, so no additional coefficient comes from there. Multiplying 3 and 5 can make it bigger or smaller. That's why I'm talking based on the 3 and 5 in 15. Now, what do we have here? We have plus 2x. What do we have here? We have minus 15. So I should give a minus to one and a plus to the other. In the end, if I want to have 2x left here, I mean the one with the greater absolute value, which is 5 out of 3 and 5. I give the plus to it. Let's try it. We multiply minus 3x, we multiply plus 5x. We add them up, it makes 2x. That's the one in the middle. So now I'm taking them horizontally. X minus 3 and x plus 5. So this is our answer. Our fourth question. This is x, this is x. Now if we say this is 18 and 1, the sum of 18 and 1 is 19, the difference is 17, that's way off. Not this one. If we say 3 times 6, the sum is 9, never mind, but the difference is 3. Look, it can work. And since it's negative here, we'll get minus 18 for the larger one of these. So we're going to add 1 minus and 1 plus, right? I'm putting a minus sign next to the larger one. Let's check now. We added 3x minus 6x from here, which makes minus 3x. We got the 1 in the middle. Therefore, x plus 3, x minus 6. X plus 3, x minus 6. Like this. Let's open up our question number 5 as y. Let's call this 4 times 5. There's a plus. So, we're going to put a minus on both and a plus on both. If we put a plus, 4y plus 5y makes 9y. But that's not what we want. We need minus 9y. Then I'm making these sections negative. I did minus 4y, minus 5y, minus 9y. So I'm taking the horizontal ones in the middle now. Y minus 4, y minus 5. That was our fifth question. 6. Let's separate this into xx parts for our question. If we say 8 times 9, their difference and sum, 17, it has nothing to do with this. To get 6, if we say 6 times 12, I think their difference is 6. Let's say 6 and 12. Since there's a plus sign here, I put a plus in front of the bigger one and a minus here. Whichever sign is here, I put that sign in front of the bigger one. Is it okay? Let's cross multiply and check. From here, minus 6x plus 12x equals 6x. I've obtained the one in the middle. I'm taking it horizontally now. X minus 6, x plus 12. Our number 7. Factors separate. Beautiful. Now the leading coefficient here is 2, not 1. 1 slipped in here like this, but that's okay. Now we're going to split this as 2x. 48. There are so many alternatives. So we start by writing 48 and 1 here. We go all the way from 1 to 48. We can write a lot of things. Let's think, since we're going to multiply this by 2 as well. After multiplying this by 2, there's a minus sign here. When we subtract with this one here, we need to get 10. Would 4 and 12 work? I'm just making this up off the top of my head. If I say 4 and 12, that's 8 times and 12 times. But there's a minus sign. I need to put a minus on one of them. Negative 8x plus 12x makes 4x. 12 doesn't work, so this won't do. 2 times 24. Would that work? 2 times 24 makes 48. If I put a minus here and a plus there, negative 4 plus 24 makes 20. That's way too much. 3 times 16. Would that work? It seems like it works. Look, 3 times 16. Minus for this one, plus for that one. From here, negative 6x. From here, 16x. Let me do it this way. It went from minus 6x to plus 16x. That's 10 times. There is only one solution to this. There is an alternative. That's it. There isn't a second one. Therefore, I said it equals. We are taking it horizontally, like this. 2x plus 16, x minus 3. These were our multipliers. Of course, when the leading coefficient here is not 1, when it's something other than 1, things take a bit longer. We need to try a few attempts. Also, as the number of positive divisors or total divisors of the number here increases, the number of alternatives to try also increases a lot. Number 8. Let's split this as x and x. Here, 3 times 8, right? Look, let's write 3y and 8y. Their sum is 11. Since it's negative, let's put a minus sign on both. The product of this and this gave us this. The product of this and this gave us this. Here we got minus 3xy and here minus 8xy, so the middle term is minus 11xy. So we take it horizontally, our factors. X minus, let me write this in black as well. X minus 3y and x minus 8y. Okay, nice. Number 9. We split this as a and a. For this, 36 is 4 times 9, right? 4b, 9b. Since it's positive here, I give the larger coefficient a plus sign. I give the other one a minus sign. The product of this and that, minus times plus, was multiplied. It became negative. It gave us minus 36b squared. The product of this and that gave us this. Very nice. From here, minus 4ab. From here, plus 9ab. And that's it. We get 5ab. We've reached the middle term. So we take it horizontally. A minus 4b and a plus 9b. It's very important that we take it horizontally. Just a heads up, we check diagonally, but when writing our factors, we take them horizontally. Because if the coefficient of a here is something different, if we don't take it horizontally, we'll make a mistake. Our last question, we split this as x squared and x squared. We split this as 4 times 9. We put a minus sign on both of them. Their product gave us this. When we multiply diagonally and add minus 4x squared and minus 9x squared gave us minus 13x squared. We've obtained the middle term. We take it horizontally. Now, x squared minus 4, x squared minus 9. Let's continue since this is a factoring problem. X minus 2, x plus 2, 9. X minus 3 and also x plus 3. That was our answer. Do we have an agreement? Yes. We will also make even more difficult ones than these. We'll be doing another type of global question. If you have any questions you'd like to ask, please let me know if you can answer these types of questions. If you ask, can you solve these? I can have questions about them generated with artificial intelligence and explain those questions to you. If you want to join our school community, you can register through the description section. You can download clean PDFs of these and try to solve them on your own. You can also download and file the solved PDFs. And you can also reach me through the school community. Deal? All right then. See you soon. Goodbye.